Hey guys, it's Melly and I'm back, and this will be the last book reviews I post on this channel. Okay, this is my makeup channel. I think it's going to stay that way, although over the years I have put makeup, I have put, what have I put on here? Makeup, I have put vlogs, I put toy videos. I like doing different stuff on this channel. I don't like constantly doing makeup because I don't purchase a lot of makeup anymore. But this one I was doing so much of that I felt like it deserved its own channel. So I have a new channel. If you guys would like to join it, follow it, subscribe to it, maybe share it if you can. It's about books, only about books, and I will have wrap-up videos on there. I'll have TBRs maybe on there because I don't always stick to my to be read list. I will also maybe have TBLs on there, which is to buy lists. And I'll have a lot of reviews on there of books that I love, and I'll have a ton of wrap-ups, which is the books I've been reading lately. And so there will be a lot more videos on that one because I really have loved books since I was a kid. It's been a longer love than makeup. But if you want to subscribe and follow that one, it's a new channel I have. It's called Melly H Booktube, and I will try to link it below in the down box, and also I will have the title right here, you guys, so you can find it. Okay, so this is one of the last reviews on this channel, and the only reason I continue the reviews on for these books on this channel is because the original books got what the hell? The original reviews are on this channel for this series, and also I deleted because I don't have a lot of memory, so I have to delete videos a lot of times. So I deleted the videos for these reviews, so I can't upload them to the new channel. So I'm just gonna post these last two reviews here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's how they are. So I'm sorry, guys. If you ever hear him barking in the background, it's because my neighbors are being annoying on purpose. Okay, you guys, this is Ensnared, and it's by A.G. Howard. It's the third book in the series. This is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and the book is about Alyssa Gardner, the supposed great-great-great-granddaughter of Alice, the original Alice Little. The women in her family tend to go crazy. They all tend to know about Wonderland more than the men do, and the reason for that is because there's a little magical story behind it, which you will find out if you read these books. These are really good books. This last one is essentially about Alyssa embracing her life as embracing this so-called curse that has been placed on her family since the original Alice fell down the hole and went to Wonderland. Okay, there's a little bit more established in that. This really gives Alyssa a choice of either she's gonna accept the mortal world, the human world that she comes from, or this wonderful magical world of Wonderland. And she's sort of split in two, and it causes her to become sick. And the men in her life, Jeb and Morpheus, who we have met in the earlier books, essentially have to help her and have to establish a way to help her get better and help her be herself without tearing herself apart. Okay, so that's all I can say for the non-spoiler part. Just essentially, these are once again very Tim Burton-esque. So if you love Tim Burton, people, if you love his movies, if you've seen every movie, if you are obsessed with anything Tim Burton, want more of that, I would read these books because these are very Tim Burton-esque but more grotesque and more involved and more descriptive. And like, there's parts of these books I've read where like, oh shit, what am I reading? Like, they're that descriptive and grotesque. But I really think you guys will love these books, and I honestly urge you to collect all 4 books, because the last book, which is this one, is actually 3 stories in one, but it's the last story in this book that makes the first 3 really, really, truly make sense, if that makes any sense. So I encourage you guys to really go read this series. Okay. Now, spoilers. spoilers will be inserted here. Spoilers are coming for you. Spoilers are coming out because I cannot do a book review without spoilers. And I'm sorry I'm singing because it's torture to your ears. Spoilers. Okay, guys. On one more last final warning. This is spoilers. Insert spoilers now. Okay, guys. After everything that happens in book 2, with the prom, with her choices, with Morpheus screwing with her world, essentially, the Red Queen coming back to attack her family, Alyssa gets locked up in the mental institution, the same one her mom was locked up in. She essentially has to escape, and she does it very marvelously with the help of the insects in Wonderland itself. And she brings her father along, only to find out that her father was originally a guard for the gates of Wonderland, and he worked in a lovely, lovely, lovely bed and breakfast called Humpty Dumpty's, or Humphrey Dumpty's in this case. And Humphrey Dumpty's, the Dumpty brothers, aka Humpty Dumpty, you guys. The reason he was cracked is because his stomach is acid filled, and the Red Queen broke him open, gained the acid. That's how Humpty Dumpty broke himself. Yeah, guys, I'm not even joking. That's the description from this book. That's how good it is. So, this one really ties up the end. It really helps Alyssa become queen of Wonderland. But there's a twist in here. Alyssa she's trying to choose if she wants to be a part of Wonderland or if she wants to be a part of the mortal world. She's really choosing Jeb, who is essentially a part of the mortal world. And eventually there's a whole Lost Island-esque theme going on here, like Lost, like they're trapped on an island, and her dad gets her onto the island through the original gates from Humpty Dumpty's bed and breakfast, and has to help her and Jeb and all of this stuff. It reminds me of Lost Island, or Lost, the show, meets Denali's famous painting. You know that painting where he's melting time clocks and stuff, that famous painting. I will insert a picture here. So it reminds me of that, and I didn't like the whole Lost Island prospect of it. I was so happy when when Anita drugged them out of that Lost Island aspect, because to me that just I was not happy camper about that aspect. But eventually Alyssa finds out a lot about her dad and the life he comes from, even meets his brother, finds out he has a whole family that he's forgotten about, and he does have ties to Wonderland. And her mother and them never knew that, because they found her dad in Wonderland many, many years ago. And a prophet comes about that Alyssa will eventually end up with Morpheus, and they will have a child, and the child will save Wonderland, because nobody in Wonderland has had a child ever since before Alice Little came into the story, thanks to the darling, wonderful, right, Queen, you guys. But this is a really, really good story, and I really, really encourage you guys to read it, and you have to read it to find out the ending, because I'm not going to tell you how Alyssa is saved. I'm not going to tell you how Morpheus saves her, or Jeb, for that fact, you guys. You have to read this to the end. So I hope you guys love this. Tea, love, and books, and please, guys, go check these books out. You will love it. It's my favorite Alice in Wonderland. It's my favorite retelling that I've come across by far. This retelling reminds me a lot of Adam and Eddie and Once Upon a Time, and the way they retell stories, except it's a Tim Burton-esque style story, and not really Once Upon a Time style, if you know what I mean. Once Upon a Time is more children safe. This is completely like adult retelling story, you guys. So if you love Tim Burton or Once Upon a Time, I would pick these stories up and read them. They are so damn good. Bye, guys. Peace. Tea, love, and books, guys. Bye.